Hola Libra, how are you? Libra, thank you so much for being here. You guys, honestly, I really do appreciate y'all's time and y'all's energy. Thank you so much for returning back to my channel. If you're here for the first time, I just welcome you. Libra, I do apologize for kind of leaving you and some of the other signs hanging for May. Honestly, there's just been a lot of things personally going on that I just really had to deal with within myself, my own energies, and as an interpreter of energy, I don't like to, I like to make sure that I'm completely clear, or completely in the clear before I begin to work with anyone else's. So that's just a part of why I haven't really been putting any messages up, or if you had been waiting for the first half of May and also for the last half of May generals. But we are here nevertheless. This is going to be your love and romance reading for the month of June of 2019. It is being recorded in May, so these could be taking place now, or some things that you may want to look out for as we approach June or while you're in June. Okay. Oh, by the way, I also wanted to go ahead and make this a continuation of a series that we began in January, which was Separation Station. So it's not just any general love reading, okay? This will be more tailored for some of you Libras who feel as though you are in separation with your twin flame, or, however you want to call them. We're going to take a look at, the central energies, as well as the energy that you both or that one person or the other is dealing with. There isn't energy could resonate between one side or the other, because the energy is fluid just as the time is fluid. So either way, this could be how one or the other feels about that particular relationship. All right. So, well, I think I got everything out. This will be for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, as well as the cross watcher, okay? And here we go. If the messages don't resonate for you, of course, just leave it where it is. All right, so Spirit, please allow us to be able to see what messages here that we do have for Libra as it pertains to the person that they feel they are in separation with, this person on their mind and in their heart, and vice versa. Please let us know, Spirit. Oh, okay. Well, the card that just shot right on out is deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. Okay, Libra. Oh boy. This is going to get deep. I just feel it already right now. Like if I had a bell, I would ring it. And that's a shout out to what's her name? She's an amazing reader on YouTube. Lulu, I love you, girl. That's a shout out to you. If I had a bell, I would ring it, because you know how our Libra readings can get. And anyways, I'm just gonna say that I just feel like someone here that you were dealing with, Libra, whether this was you or them, I just really feel like y'all had walls put up. There were some sort of walls built. It could have been a literal mask, but the mask is just more of a representation of just the layers of things that you had built up around yourself to keep you from getting too close to someone. Now, again, Libra, this could be how you felt, or this could be how they felt. But honestly, I do feel like this could be a representation this is strongly representative of how you both feel. Okay? You both could have been taking advice from other people that may have been saying, you know what, hold back a little bit, hold back, the both of you, and you just kind of had been holding back for so long from one another that it drove a wedge between you two, There's barely any There was barely any affection with you and this person. There was barely any, contact, physical. I just feel like that, you know. One person was probably taking advice from someone else. Another person may have just been this person here standing, whether that's you or them, Libra. I just feel like someone was just more internal, while another person was more external about what types of things they should be revealing about. Okay, let's take a look at some of the dark aspects of this. Like, what could have been the reason behind this, you know? Okay, boy, Libra, your cards are just like flying. Okay, so we have childish. All right, Libra. This could mean a couple of different things for a few of you. So however this resonates to you. Okay, I'm getting all of these. Okay, so what I feel like is, I feel like for a lot of you, this could be where Libra, either you or them, we're just being very, very childish here, or you handled this relationship in a very childish manner. Maybe this relationship on some levels was just something that you had never, I'm shaking. Some of you had never like experienced before, this type of relationship. So the both of you kind of went into it very inexperienced, and, you know, not necessarily sure about how you should handle one another. I feel like there's something, there were just some things that were missing about this person to you. Whether you feel like you may like have missed out on time with them, maybe back in the day when y'all were kids, like, you know, maybe you knew each other a long time ago, a very, very long time ago. Maybe you knew one another, and then there's this gap in time before you guys come back and reconnect. And then it's almost as if you just don't know really each other that much anymore because of all the time that you've missed. And, you know, that may have been the reason why, you know, there was, you know, in this time, you know, certain things had happened between you guys, and things that would naturally cause you guys to build, you know, walls and not be your true authentic self anymore. That person already knew you to be, or that you knew that person to be. So let's take a look at a more lighter aspect here. Between you and this person that you're on this separation journey from. Whoa, way too many cards. All right, so we have settling. Interesting. Okay, and this is interesting because I do feel like on some levels, some of you feel as though it's like, it's more so a sense of you don't want to settle. It's not more so that you are settling. It's just, you just feel like you would be settling with this person. I'm going to clarify that though. Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords, Libra. Yeah, Libra, there's just still something missing here. There's... Okay, so the way that something ended, the way that something ended could have been the result of someone trying to not feel as though they were settling down. Someone still needed space or room to fulfill other obligations or recreational things, like that, you know, just handle things that they needed to do. And I feel like that was what was going on during this missing time that I just get. Oh man. Let's clarify this Ten of Swords. Because I can feel the energy. I'm just having a very hard time getting it out. And I think that could be how Libra, it could be how you've been communicating things lately. The fact of the matter, I feel like, is for some of you, you just feel as though you don't want to settle with this person. So, you know, you might create... Oh, thank you, Spirit. Yeah, so it's like you create little pockets of missing time. Libra, what? See, this is that shit, Libra. You create in pockets of missing time so that you can go out and fulfill whatever you want to fulfill, and not so that you don't have to feel settled. That shit ain't right. Or Libra, that's what's being done to you if you're not the one doing that. And that is very childish. I'm not even going... I'm still clarifying. Eight of Wands reversed. Yep. Oh, and then Lovers was under the deck. Ooh, wee. Libra, now you just need to get your stuff together. Or whoever Libra is dealing with, y'all need to get y'all stuff together, because this ain't right. This is not right. But nevertheless, I mean, it's what you feel as though you need to do, right? I mean, we're all on a journey. We're all on a path. But I'm not judging you. So don't think that at all. I'm not judging you shit. I mean, I am a Libra. So I'm like trying to look and see like what's going on, what's going on in my energy. You know what I mean? But honestly, just looking at these cards, there is someone being definitely deceptive, if not both of you being deceptive. But I do feel strongly that there is one person at least that's in this particular situation that is kind of deceptive here, where the reason why you guys may be in separation right now is because one of you is feeling like as though, you know, I don't necessarily want to settle down just yet. So I'm going to just kind of keep this separate thing going on. I mean, I might not deal with this separate thing all the time, you know, but I might, you know, I might begin to speak in such ways where it's hard to interpret, or it's hard to understand what you or the other person is feeling. You know what I mean? It's like communication, but in a very abrasive way, with the Eight of Wands being in reversed, where there's, you know, like kind of little mini endings that happen. And during that time, you always end up kind of reconnecting with this person again. But during those little missing gaps in the circle is where I feel that person is doing, you know, deceptive behaviors. But it's not really deceptive, because they feel as though either you or they feel as though in that, you know, time, you know, whatever is whatever, because, you know, at least they're not feeling settled. Ooh, my Lord. Goodness gracious, Libra. What are some messages that might be floating around between you and this person that you have separated yourself from, or they've separated themselves from you? What are some things that are floating around? Maybe some unsaid things, maybe some unexpressed feelings from either side here. I just wasn't ready for you. Yeah. I just wasn't ready for you. So Libra, you or someone definitely feel again that this person is what you asked for, what you prayed for, the divine person that's that's being given to you. But when you got that person, or when that person came around, you pretty much behaved very childish. This just wasn't an experience that you were ready to have, or you weren't an experience that that other person just was not ready to have, regardless of them, regardless of you guys coming together. So this person definitely, I do feel that twin flame energy, but it's a matter of where one person just doesn't feel as though they are mature enough to handle the level of relationship that they've been manifesting. So wow. So yeah, I do feel like you guys could come back together possibly. I mean, of course, I feel like this is probably someone that you've been dealing with in and out of, maybe for the past, 10 months, 10 years, 8 to 10 years, maybe. Could be. But let's take a look and see what some signs from spirit are. Some things that you could notice out, just out of the blue, that will help you understand like the energies, the timelines. When you're, it's like sometimes you'll notice things, sometimes you ask for a sign and it's just like, I just need a sign that things are going to be okay, or that, this is going to happen, or this is not going to happen. Well, this is what we are hoping to see here. Excuse me. Okay, snake forbidden. Ooh. Ooh, Libra. There's a snake in the midst. But snakes aren't necessarily a bad thing. Okay? Not always. A snake has no choice but to slither. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's all it can do. But Libra, I do feel like here in this matter, you may have called this person a snake. They may have called you a snake. Whoever this person is that you're dealing with, this is, I feel like this is more of an indicator of helping you identify here. This is a situation where, you just feel as though you were really taken advantage of, but in a way, yes, you were. But it's not necessarily like this other person was a villain. Okay. They just were not ready. They just were not ready for the relationship. They were not mature enough to be able to handle the relationship. So conversely, or not conversely, but, with that, they weren't strong enough to be able to, tell you or communicate with you their feelings about how they, where I'm going with that. I do feel I get the energy where this person is someone who is like, maybe people warned you about this person, or people warned them about you. Oh, they aren't the best person. They're this type, they're that type. But nevertheless, you went there. right? So let's get some more advice here, because this is definitely like a very, 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 very powerful message. I want to kind of round out or smooth out the edges here with that. I'm not even gonna lie to you, like this reading did not go how I thought it was gonna go. I had a whole like setup, but sometimes Spirit changes my plan. I guess I didn't need that bell, but I thought I was. Oh. Card number 36. Turn on your heart light. Allow yourself in this moment to reflect on a time when you experienced love. I like that. I like that message. And the reason why I like this message, Libra, is because I really feel as though this is just more of a message as to like what you should be doing. I'm not going to say should, but what you could be doing during this time of separation. Focus on the times when things were good, or focus on the times when you did have love in your life, because at least, you know, and don't do it like in such a very, you know, oh, you know, I used to be in love and, you know, da 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 da. It's more so of just remember the feeling of love and keep that in your heart. And what that actually does is it attracts, you know, people to your light, into your love. And with this card being so blue and fresh, I just feel like it's really in your mental, and it's more about your perspective, right? So there's missing gaps in time where this person is separated from you because they want to do other things that they want to do so that they don't have to feel settled. Then, okay, well, you do the same thing. You know what I mean? You know, well, you don't have to do the exact same thing. I mean, but just more so in that time, okay, you want to separate yourself, fine. Well, you know what? I'm going to focus on myself and what love feels like. I'm going to love myself the way that you should be loving me, you know? It's like during that time of separation, it's like you know what I'm saying? You kick that up a notch, but within yourself. And it's like it actually ends up attracting the right person to you, or it attracts, it makes the other person realize, okay, well, you know what? You know, it's like they want to be better. So I feel like that was oddly specific as well, Libra. But let me know how this works out in the comment box below, you guys. You always know I appreciate your comments, your likes, your shares, your subscribes. Thank you so much for subscribing, Libra. I hope you were able to follow this. I really do. But if you want to book a more personalized reading with me, you can. My email information is in the comment box below, okay? So, or in the description box below. All right, you guys, take care. Bye.